On behalf of the bride and groom, thank you so much for being here today. Please know that you are honored guests in this place. You are here today because you are a part of their world. You've been there to help shape them. You've been there to help make them. Some of you literally helped make them. And now you find yourself at a great, joyful moment where two beautiful, young, tender hearts have found the love of their life. In the beauty of youth, they have managed to find each other. And they've come to this place to make promises for now and always. They've come to this place because they want to share this celebration with you. You've been there writing on those pages, and you've set a very high standard for what love is. And because of your love, because of your dedication, because of what you have shown them, it took a very special person to come into their world. And when they did, to see your love and support and encouragement, and to see those days fly by to become weeks, the weeks to become months, the months now to become years. And you've been there, helping to write the story. But some of you were there before the other even came into their world. You were helping to make them who they are so that they would find the other attractive. And if you've helped place those things within them, that it's helped the other to find them attractive today, it means today is partly your fault. But in the days and the weeks and the months and the years and now the decades to come, they will thank you for being a part of that story. And it continues right now. And the title at the top of that story's page is not just friends or boyfriend or girlfriend. or even fiancés.
No.
Today's story simply begins with the words husband and wife. And that story begins right now. The rest of the comments are to the bride and groom. You made it. You're here, and I don't mean just here in this spot, but I mean the spot in life where you know that you stand before the one who knows you, and they choose you. Not just for the moment, but for now and always. You have found the one that wants to be there with you. You have found that one that sees you, and they want you for now, for always. They want to stand here in this place for a moment to make promises, to make commitments that last a lifetime. Does it seem possible that the last 3 years have just flown by? And thank goodness that your cousin knew her sister, and somehow on Snapchat the two of you could find a way to make a connection. That's pretty brave just to reach out there on Snapchat. But if you hadn't, there's a beautiful princess that would not be standing there before you today. And had you not been receptive to those words and that smile, it would be a different story. Do you remember that first time seeing each other, going to the gym? That's a safe place to go.
I think so.
And you spend a moment and you realize, I really want to spend more time with you. Do you remember cooking dinner that day?
I do.
And you knew you wanted another moment. And another, and another. He was trying to figure out, how can I make that very first moment of letting you know I want this to be a bit more romantic? Do you remember being in the car and playing the stoplight game, if the light is red or if the light is green? So instead of just stealing a kiss, he said, if the next light is red, I have to give you a kiss or you have to kiss me. I don't know if it was a flashing caution or what happened, but sure enough, there was a huge kiss. But the next one you have will be as husband and wife. You've had the last kiss as single people. You've had the last kiss as fiancés because, oh, now you want to kiss him.
I've been one.
I know, but in just a moment, it's going to be as one never before. For it'll be as your husband and as your wife. I want you to go back to a moment, to a beautiful day. I want you to be there in Hawaii. I want you to be there at the mountaintop. And I want you to see this man who has been your troubadour, your hero, drop down to one knee, in all humility with all his art, to ask you one question. He asked, would you? And how you answered that question has brought us to this place, and in mere moments that question will be asked again. And how you answer it forever changes your days. But it is not my words. You see, it is their words today. I asked each of them to finish the sentence, he is or she is. But they have not heard the answer that the other has said. No kisses, not yet.
Okay.
And this is what he said. She is the love of my life. She's so incredibly beautiful. She's so funny. And she is a little crazy. But he prefaces that with saying, but it is a good crazy. Please let her know I think it is a good crazy.
Okay.
See right there. But it's a good crazy.
But it's a good. Okay.
He got that in there. When I'm with her, that's when I feel happy. It's when I feel complete, and nothing else matters when I'm with her. I love so many things about her today. I love that personality. I love those eyes. Look at her eyes. She has such a good heart, such a pure heart. I want to marry her because when I'm with her, I finally feel whole. It may sound like a cliche, but she truly is the one that completes me. He's amazing. He's so incredibly patient. He's so very caring. I love how motivated he is in everything that he does. You ask me how I feel? I feel lucky. I feel lucky to have this man in my life. A man like this is almost impossible to find. He is my best friend, and I love that personality. I love that heart. And I love how he loves his family. I love how he loves our family. He is a great protector. He is a great provider. And I can honestly say, my better half. I want to marry him because I know that he is my soulmate. Well, the two of you should be married, because if these are the things that you write, if these are the things that you say, if these are the things that overflow out of the heart, is there any other thing to do than to come to this place to celebrate with those who love you so dearly, to make simple promises, to exchange simple gifts? You've been brought into this world by a love so deep and so abiding. You've had people around you that would give anything in the world for you. You have people that have had your back, and they've demonstrated real friendship, real love. And now one who has finally come into your world who meets the standard. But I want you to hear the highest standard possible. I want you to hear these words from Scripture. It's a chapter on love. But replace the word love and think of your own name being there. It's how you should be one to the other. For it says love is patient and love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. The very thing that brought you into this world is the very thing that has brought you together. And it is now that moment that you wish to share promises one to the other, because you know you have found the one who is the embodiment of love to you. As you hold your bride's hand, simply repeat these words tested by time. Where they began, I know not, but today they become yours. Variations of these words have been said from time immemorial. Even in this audience today, variations of these words have been said. Now they are yours. Simply repeat these words. I, Bayron, take you, Lorena.
I, Bayron, take you, Lorena.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
To be my lawfully
wedded wife.
wedded wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer or for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love, honor, and cherish.
To love, honor, and cherish.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
These words are not said lightly. They're spoken from the heart. These words, as they've been spoken from his heart, are now to be spoken to yours. Would you simply repeat these words? I, Lorena, take you, Bayron.
I, Lorena, take you, Bayron.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love, honor, and cherish.
To love, honor, and cherish.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
Again, these words are not said lightly. They're spoken from the heart. They are said before God and man, and today they become seals and covenants for all time. May you be reminded of these words all the days of your life. Words of love and commitment. It's also an occasion, as you've given these beautiful gifts to each other, to give other rich and rare gifts. Do you have tokens of your affection? Do you have rings? Yes. Would you get them now? Hey dear, I'm going to hand off your flowers. Hey dear, if you would please, and she'll get those on the way out. Now I'll take those rings. If you'll hold that right there, please, my dear. I'm going to hold this up just for a second. It's for the photographer if she's remembering to watch. These circles are symbols for all time. The circle represents eternity, how long your love will last. The rarity of the metal, how rare the fine. The precious stones, how precious the time is that you share. Now, you may have tried these rings on, and they may go on and off your hand maybe 1,000 times in a lifetime, because maybe there's work to be done, and you wouldn't want them to be damaged. Maybe they have to be repaired or resized. It matters not. You will always remember this moment, the very first moment that they go on as husband and wife. Now, you can stand as close as you are right now, or travel could take one of you to the far side of the world. You only have to look down at your hand to realize that you are chosen, that you are spoken for, that you are loved. They say there is a vein that runs through the ring finger. May every beat of the heart remind you of these things. Would you take that ring and place it upon her hand? It may or may not go on, depends on if her hand has swollen, so you just hold it there just for a moment. And repeat these words from the book of Ruth. Simply repeat these words. Ask me never to leave you.
Ask me to never to leave you.
Or ever stop following after you. Or ever stop
Or ever stop
following after you.
following after you.
Where you go, I will go.
Where you go, I will go.
And where you stay, I will stay.
And where you stay, I will stay.
Your people will be my people.
Your people will be my people.
Your God will be my God.
Your God will be my God.
I pledge my love.
I pledge my love.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Perfect. And if you need help, then you can. It depends. Well, that went on very well.
Yeah.
Would you return the favor, please? Would you place that ring upon his hand and hold it there? And with these same ancient words from the book of Ruth, simply repeat after me. Ask me never to leave you.
Ask me never to leave you.
Or ever stop following after you.
Or ever stop following after you.
Where you go, I will go.
Where you go, I will go.
And where you stay, I will stay.
And where you stay, I will stay.
Your people will be my people.
Your people will be my people.
And your God will be my God.
And your God will be my God.
I pledge my love.
I pledge my love.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed. Come on, Big Daddy.
You're almost done.
Yes.
And now with those rings upon the hand, we ask a simple prayer of blessing. And then I have a question. And how you answer that question forever changes your days. Would you pray with me?
Absolutely.
Father God, it is a prayer of thanksgiving today. Thank you for two families that raise two hearts and set such a high standard for what love is. They have known true friendship, true love, true family, and now you have found their counterpart. You have found that person that comes into their world and truly makes them feel complete. But may they not just be a two-chord strand, but a three-chord strand of you holding them, keeping them, binding them, and blessing them all the days of their life. Give them long life, give them good health. Bless this marriage, bless those who are near today to celebrate with them, and those that are afar off that love them. Be with them this day. Bless this marriage as only you can, and we lift this up in your name, and amen. And now that question. Answer it very carefully. Do you indeed take this woman to be your wife?
I do.
Do you indeed take this man to be your husband?
I do.
Now with the vows said, with the rings exchanged, with the prayer offered, and the I do's done, it is my proud privilege as a minister of the gospel to declare that you are now and always husband and wife. You may... Wait. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Bayron Ayala.
Hi, everybody.
Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming.
Met you in the winter when I was a mystery. It was cold but I was full of fire. And you said you liked my wild eyes and strong mind. You were like sunshine, oh. My midnights are late youth and I belong to you. And we're soaking in the full moons. I fall for your laughter, you hold me together. Got me feeling like I'm brand new. And I keep telling myself don't waste it. Got a good thing, don't change it. I got a lot to lose now that I've got you. And I was wishing for the best, I have it. You and me every time I mess it up. And everybody says that things are bound to change, but I hope they stay the same, 'cause you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. We're flying high like a jet stream. See it in your eyes that you feel me. Never wanna come down to the ground. Setting sparks to fires when you're with me, and I realize what it all means when our hearts beat loud to the beat. There's a song in my head, wanna play it again. Soundtrack to the best days we ever had. You're the one on my heart, erasing all my scars. Oh, I love you so bad. I am better than I've been whenever you're around. Oh, you're looking at me unconditionally. Oh, your voice comes through to me in every single crowd. And I know you love me till the sky falls down. Till the sky falls.
Let me take out my shoes. Watch, I carry them
'Cause
all
you're
the time.
strong.
Yeah, come on, Big Daddy. Hold my crown, friend.
No, friend.
Watch,
You need to
Vanessa.
do the picture.
Vanessa,
I believe
no, Vanessa,
you.
look, like I can do it.
Okay,
Come on.
wait, and then I'm gonna put her crown
Come
on.
on, you fat ass.
Go, friend. Wait.
Done.
There.
There we go.